Hey guys, welcome back to Yes Support. This is episode 3. Oh, I'm so excited still. This episode we're going to talk about the importance of good girlfriends, and I have some great ones. I tell you that. But we're really just talking about how important they were to my growth process, and it was good because I didn't have friends that competed with me. I didn't have friends that were jealous of me. They really saw great things in me when I didn't see them. Um, I think it's very important to have friends that are like minded. Even when I started my abstinence journey, and we're going to have an episode on that, um, it was, I'm not going to say it was easy, but at least I had someone to talk to who was also doing the same thing I was doing, or who had also done the same thing that I was doing at the time. So I had someone to talk about. I talked to it about. I had someone to say, "Hey, this is what I'm dealing with," and they understood. Like, oh yeah, I went through that. Um, but also, even when I was doubting myself, I said in the episode with Antoine that a lot of times they saw things in me that I didn't see in myself. But even when it came to bettering my future, wanting to start different businesses, they were just like, yeah, you can do that. Even when I was hard on myself, they were like, nah, that's not what it was. They always saw good things in me. And I think if you're going to begin to grow, if you're going to become your best self, it's important to have friends, especially girlfriends or guy friends, rather, of the same sex. How about I just say that? That understand you, that support you, that see the best in you when you don't, that believes in your dreams, but also they tell you when you are wrong, or when you shouldn't have said that, or when you shouldn't have done something. I think that's been very important in my friendships. They're able to say, "Hey, Shelby, you weren't right when you said that," or they're able to say, "Maybe you should think differently on that subject," or think differently about that person. And that has been very helpful because a lot of times I think we all think we're right sometimes. And so sometimes I can believe to think I'm right, and I have them to say, "No, I don't think that's the best way to go about that." So I do think it's important to have someone that does that for you. And it doesn't have to be a lot of people in that circle. I literally have some really good friends. I do. But I maybe talk to two of them on a regular basis. And they have been a part of this journey that I've been on every step of the way. I even remember when I first started it, one of them was like, "Hey, I'm proud of you." And it was simply her saying that when I didn't even know that she noticed that I was trying to better myself. So it doesn't have to be a ton of girlfriends. It doesn't have to be 5, 6. It can be the people that you trust, the people that you know have your back, the people that you know are here for growth, here for whatever you need to do to better yourself. I say stick with those people. Um, but yes, I've just been very blessed to not have to search for those type of friends. Um, and I used to think that was an issue. Like I used to be like, man, I ain't got a lot of friends. I only got these people. I don't make friends easily. But in hindsight, it was a blessing. I didn't have to try to figure out if I can trust this group of people. I already knew I can trust them because we had already done life together. We had already done so many things, and they had already kept so many secrets that when it was time to talk about things that was maybe what I say, maybe I can say maybe sensitive topics, they were there to listen without judgment. So I do think I hear a lot of girls say, I don't get along with girls, da 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 da. But I do think that it's important to have a good group or a good girlfriend that supports your growth. I do. I think we should all back supporting that because, yeah, that's important. In every step of this process, even just to starting this podcast, they have been very supportive. But not just starting this podcast, even when the growth process got crazy hard. I mean, because a lot of times when you begin to grow, no one tells you about the ups and downs. No one even says how hard it's going to be. But like I said, I had friends that had already begun to go through the process, if not had surpassed where I was. But even when I was just having moments, I remember one time I had the worst day, y'all. I'm talking about I was up for 48 hours. A lot of y'all not. I had called my best friend and I said, hey, I'm finna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm about to take a Benadryl because I have got to go to sleep. If my mom called, just let her know I had to go to sleep and let her know my phone on Do Not Disturb if she end up calling you because she couldn't reach me. I probably had been asleep for maybe like 2 hours when my doorbell rang. And literally my best friend had put a bag on my front doorstep. It had a balloon in it. It had my favorite cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. I love sour candy. And I love cotton candy. She had put sour candy and cotton candy. It had a couple of cards in there, a candle, and she had burned me a CD, y'all. And a lot of y'all know this was 2021. I ain't even know people still burn CDs, but she had burned me a CD with that. That's What Friends Are For by Dionne Warwick. I didn't know who sung that song. I found out that day. And I don't think I've told her how much that meant to me, but I don't think. Well, I guess she did know that would mean a lot to me because she did it. But I think we had already really solidified our friendship. But that really solidified my friendship to know that my friend came across town. And this was literally, she got up out the bed. She literally went to Cheesecake Factory to get me a piece of cake. She literally went to Dollar Tree and got all the stuff she knew I liked. She got me a candle. She got a balloon. And she drove to me and set it on my step. Like, that's how important. And it was very important to me, but that's how much of a difference she has made in my life. That at my lowest moment, she was like, hey, I got you. Let me try to bring a little sunshine to your life. And that is really why I believe that girlfriends, real and true girlfriends, are really important because they get you, they understand you, but they also try to uplift you. They support you. They're there when you need them. Like, I really thank my friends because I'd be somewhere. I don't know if I'd be here. I don't know. Without them, I don't think I would have gained the knowledge and the understanding if it wasn't for them. So, to close out this podcast, I want to thank all my great girlfriends in my life. But I want us to really, really, really support and get behind having great girlfriends and also acknowledging them, letting them know that, hey, you've brought tremendous value to my life. Well, that closes out episode 3. I will see you guys on the next episode. Have a great day.